Serafina is extremely upset that we kill animals for food.
Wow.
Comes up to me last thing. She goes, Daddy, those chickens had to die. It came off a little Chicago 1980s. Just shut up and eat it.
I respect that route, bro.
She went off and she cried. I said, listen, these animals, they were killed very respectfully.
It was respectfully killed somewhere else.
But when they kill it, they dress it. I forgot who I was talking to. She goes, oh, they dress it up? What kind of outfit? I don't know if I could have a vegetarian daughter.
That would just be a big pain in the ass for everybody.
What am I going to do? Start cooking a separate meal for her?
And I know this is narrow-minded, but when I hear I'm a vegetarian, right away in my head, I hear not that fun. Guys, as always, thanks for watching and listening to the Pete and Sebastian show, but you gotta know what's going on our Patreon channel. Of course, you get one extra show of Pete and Sebastian each month, but we're going live 4 times a month every Tuesday doing loose ends. And I can't even tell you how much fun. We're having guests like this guy, Dan Soda, Robert Kelly, Giannis Pappas, Tammy Pascatelli, and so many more guests to come. We're making videos called Top That, where you take a moment during the week, play the video, and see if the other guys can top it. Stuff like this. What's up, boys? I'm in an all-gender bathroom. I just finished using the urinal. Hey, who's flushing? Who's that for? Oh, my grown daughter coming out of the same bathroom as me. Top that. All for $5 a month. Of course, we even had my own wife as a guest, and we're going to have her again. And I just want to let anyone know, this coming week on Loose Ends, I'm doing a full walkthrough tour of my home. The home that I am moving out of. I'm going to show everybody where the Pete and Sebastian show originated, where it ended up being done the last bunch of years, and so much more. So hopefully you'll join us. $5 a month. We're having a blast over there and so much more to come. So see you there. What's up, guys? Just a quick reminder, I go back out on tour in mid-October, starting in Portland, Oregon. The As I Was Saying tour, Pete Correale, I'm coming everywhere. More dates are being added all the time. There's already over 30 dates now. So go to PeteCorreale.com and you can see where I'm coming, and I hope you can make it out. It's going to be fun. The As I Was Saying tour. And now, back to the cast.
This is the Pete and Sebastian Show with Pete Correale and Sebastian Maniscalco.
Pete, Sebastian, we're here.
Oh boy.
What's up?
Well, there's a lot of different ways to go. I don't think we've ever started a show quite like this.
We haven't. And you know what? It's time to switch it up a little bit. So, that being said, what's going on?
I got up today at 6 o'clock. I got a real good night's sleep. I had a lot of things I had to get done before we record. It's 11 o'clock, folks, on the East Coast. Now and this is almost always what time we do it, it's 8 o'clock. And I always wonder, like, we start the show and usually we're laughing right away. And when it was 8 o'clock this morning, I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready to laugh. So I feel, I always made me wonder, like, what do you do before the show? Do you get up real early? Do you do a lot of shit, or do you have breakfast and come down and just do this and then start your day on cast day? How much have you done already today?
I worked out, took a steam, did a cold plunge, ate breakfast, and now I'm here. And I'm ready to laugh.
All right. That's a lot. That's a lot to start.
I don't think it's we're 2 hours into the day. I didn't do my meditation. I normally do a meditation. I normally get up at 5:30 to crank out the 20-minute meditation in the morning, but I didn't get the chance to do it because I'm dealing with an injury on the left scapula on my back. I decided like an idiot to run on the treadmill at a 6.0 on a 3% incline, and the next day I woke up and my calves felt like they were going to snap off, and the scapula on the left side feels like somebody shot me through the back. So I'm dealing with that.
So was it like, and I've had this too, did you have one of those moments where in your head you're feeling good, you're working out, and then you said to yourself, you're only 50 in your mind. It's a mind game. You are what you want to be. I can still run at top notch on an incline.
Yeah, I wasn't so much saying that but I'm like, all right, like, come on. What, I can't run anymore? 6.0?
That's what I'm saying. You're saying that in your own way. You're saying that you're telling yourself.
in my own way. I was like, all right, come on, let's step it up a notch. Let's burn some calories today. I woke up out of bed and I was paralyzed.
That's tough, man. You know what I'm saying? When you want to be young again, we played wiffle ball. My family visited. I'm on first base. My 11-year-old nephew hits one down the line. All right. Now, we're playing on this right by our pool club, right? So we're on the soft grass, like almost like you'd putt on. Beautiful soft grass. I'm barefoot on first. Flying.
Hold on. Sorry. I'm turned off.
Oh, come on, bro. I can't even.
Barefoot.
It's an outdoor wiffle ball game in the summertime right next to the pool. Now, my point of it is I am flying. And I get this from my brother to round third and go for home, no problem, right? His arm is sore from waving at me. I'm flying home, and then I turn around, and my nephew, who hit the ball, is standing there, completely not out of breath or anything. And I go, oh, would they catch it? And he goes, well, what do you mean, Uncle Pete? And I'm like, well, why didn't you run? I did. I was just waiting for you to touch home so I can. You caught up to me? He caught up to me rounding third and had to just wait for me. I was going so slow. This kid caught up to me. I thought I was flying.
You didn't even see anybody pass you?
He hit it. I think I was on second actually. He hit it. And I was
hit it.
Yeah. He didn't pass me. He didn't pass me. He hit a bomb. I was on second base. So I start running. And then I'm not even watching him because I got my head down and I'm just like I'm going for home.
Yeah.
And then when I get home, he's there. I couldn't believe he caught up to me. So what don't you understand?
Wait. I said caught. You said caught up to you. You meaning the batter hit the ball and you're on second, and he went to first, second, third, and home. So he hit a home run?
Yes. It went through the gap and he hit a home run.
What I'm saying is he had to pass you to get home.
No, he didn't have to pass me. I was on second. I was a base runner as well. He had to wait for me to touch home before he could touch home. Patrick, do we have to diagram this, bro?
Well, he just left and came back, so he doesn't even know this story.
Okay, I'm a batter.
And just so we could cut in here on the listeners right now, I would love to tap into them right now to see if they know what the hell you're talking about, or if I'm completely lost and still in the steam room.
All right.
Could you explain again this story now that Patrick's here?
All right, much clearer. Patrick, I was playing wiffle ball. I was on second base, a base runner. My 11-year-old nephew comes to bat, and he hits a bomb. I figure no one's going to catch it, so I put my head down, and I start barreling towards home, around third towards home. When I get home, my 11-year-old cousin who hit that, must have hit a home run because he was now standing right behind me waiting to touch home plate. But I didn't even think he ran. I said, oh, did they catch the ball? And he goes, what do you mean, Uncle Pete? And I said, why didn't you run the bases? You're just standing here. And he wasn't even out of breath. He goes, I did. I was right behind you waiting to touch home. Got it? So I couldn't believe he caught up to me because I was flying.
So what I said to him, cut it off because I'm getting feedback. What I said to him was, so he passed you and you didn't notice? Right?
What I gathered was that he was on your heels.
Thank you.
And you were slowly approaching home plate.
Thank you. There's other sports than soccer. You should look into them.
Because you fell into a trot at the end because it was so certified.
I didn't. I was sprinting, but I couldn't believe that he had caught up to me.
But he said, the way he described it is, he ran into him at home plate going, what are you doing here? And the kid goes, I'm waiting for you to touch the bag at home so I could touch it. Meaning, he lapped Pete on the way home.
Meaning he caught up to me on the way home and he was about to touch, but you can't pass me, so you got to wait for me to touch it. But I thought he was just...
Maybe he ran into you, because when you say that you ran into him, it sounds like you were on your way to where he was in front of you. So he ran into you because he caught up to you.
Yeah, so he was in the back of you, not in the front. You act like he was standing on home plate, and you're like, what are you doing here? You didn't run? And he's like... No,
I see what he's saying. I kind of went like this. I turned around and he was right there. I should have made it a little more clear. I apologize. But yes, he caught up. But again, my point. Wow.
Well, no, this is how arguments happen in marriages.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
So it's like, the communication is critical when describing a story. And in life in general, because I'm sure Jackie has moments of like, what guy? You didn't, I could just see it.
Yeah.
You tell her a story and she's like, what? You didn't say that. This is it, man.
I know.
Tighten it up.
You're blaming me?
Yeah.
I felt like you should have kind of figured out what was going on in that one, man. No? All right. Wow.
The way you described it, the guy was at home with a bat.
Oh, okay. I feel like you could have just said, all right.
Believe me, the listeners chime in if you can on the comments and the next post in regards to this situation, because I'm baffled.
Thanks to Rose Sparks for sponsoring this episode. Rose Sparks are a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for guys who need a secret weapon. It's the new wave. They hit the bloodstream faster because they dissolve right under the tongue, guys, so no more waiting to perform. After Rose Sparks dissolves, they work in 15 minutes on average. After it dissolves, 15 minutes, they give you the boost to last longer as well, and you can give you bigger, longer, you know what. And Sparks stay active in your system for up to 36 hours. If you're some kind of Casanova, you want to keep going with Sparks, you can. So you can go back to back to back, round after round. Be ready the morning after. Wow, the best part, it's 100% online. There's no awkward conversation with in-person providers. If approved, treatment ships directly to the door. If prescribed, new sexual patients get $15 off your first order of Rose Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with a provider at ro.co/thecast to find out if prescription Rose Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/thecast. for $15 off your first order.
Thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring this episode. Okay, guys, you may have heard of HelloFresh. They send chef-crafted recipes and fresh ingredients to your home. But this summer, they made their biggest menu upgrade yet. This isn't the HelloFresh you remember. It's bigger, healthier, and tastier. Now you can choose from 100 options each week, including new seasonal dishes and recipes from around the world. Feel great with an even healthier menu filled with high protein and veggie-packed recipes. Discover new seasonal produce each week, from snap peas, ooh, those are delish, to stone fruit, to corn on the cob, and more. Guys, the food is so tasty, from seared sirloin steak to barbecue trout and cheddar-crusted chicken. Wow! There are so many options, even vegetarian, and they are all delicious. HelloFresh is America's #1 choice for home cooking. It's great. The best way to cook just got better.
Go to HelloFresh.com/thecast10FM now to get 10 free meals. That's the 10FM. Plus, 1 free item for life. 1 per box with active subscription. Free meals applied as discount on first box. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. That's HelloFresh.com/thecast10FM to get 10 free meals plus a free item for life.
And the fact that you're wearing no shoes is a sin at this age.
Well, yeah, you know, if we're gonna go tit for tat here, I got you. I got you a beautiful back spasm mechanism, and you go, I don't use it because I don't like when people get me old people stuff. Makes me feel old. And then you make this funny video with your compression boots on that somebody got you. But why does the housekeeper, get all my stuff, and then other people's stuff gets on air? Sorry about that.
By the way, I still have the compression, the electromagnetics,
and I used it on my knee the other day. Beautiful.
I'm gonna use it on my back tonight, so I'm breaking it out.
Make a video. Bro, videos are more important than stand-up. My family came over there, they go, I love Sebastian's dancing videos now. That's like, you know, you've done a movie and a TV show since I last saw them, and they come walking in talking about your dancing videos first.
Can't beat them, join them.
No, I'm trying. Mediocre at that.
Yeah, it's like the dancing videos. Apparently, more people see the dancing videos than they saw the movie about my father. That's where we're at in entertainment right now. So,
well, yeah, and
once a week they're getting a dancing video.
By the way, folks, the helicopter scene in About My Father, I go on record putting it up there as one of the funniest goddamn scenes. It's like a Vince Vaughn scene, and a Vince Vaughn, it's just fantastic. Makes me laugh every goddamn time.
Nobody saw it.
You know what else I didn't see? Thanks to you. I got to get you out of my head sometimes creatively. My daughter's swimming at a high level. My brother came to visit. Goddamn, he is so goddamn funny. I can't even tell you. So he challenges my daughter to a swimming across the pool. And, you know, he's a mess. He's got a hip problem and everything. So I'm about to video it, and I go, all right, we got da-da-da. And I go, you know what? I can't. I got to shut it down. And my sister goes, why are you videoing it? I go, because Sebastian said I've been making too many videos lately with my shirt off. And I'm not about to go find my shirt just to make this video. So, you know what? Let's just have a family moment. But I tell you though, man, and right away it's striking when I go to make a video. I've been living with me for over 50 years, and I always go, God, that is a nice chest. Jesus Christ. If I could lay my own head on my own chest, I would, bro. I really would. Oh shit! I got a Vietnam chest. You know when you see a Vietnam movie and the guy's got hairy chest, smoking pot out of their rifles and crazy shit.
Oh wow!
A little self-bragging.
So who won?
Oh, Sadie won. It was hilarious though, man. He got caught up in the rope because the lifeguards couldn't take down the divide rope. But yeah. So anyway,
so that. Your brother came to visit you for the weekend? Or
my brother, two of his kids, my sister, and her family. It was a full house. It was a great time. It was a lot of people. It was a good time, though.
So everybody stayed at your house?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any problems like in the morning? Here we go with the cereal. Or any?
Well, they all listen to the cast, but no, there was no problems. But one thing I noticed, and I didn't notice until they left, it's on my list here. And what's your take on this? I got 3 bathrooms, and I put sprays in each one and all that. But still, man, you know, you figure like you'll walk by and you can tell when somebody's used the bathroom. And I didn't get that the entire weekend, not once. And like, some of them would like, I still have an espresso machine that you had gotten me for Christmas. I make espresso. I have a coffee machine, but still, A lot of people going for Starbucks, which you can walk to down the block to me. And my brother went early one day for ice, and it didn't dawn on me until today. I'm like, I think they all were finding bathrooms outside the house. Which is not a bad move, man. I think if I was visiting someone in a house of normal size, not the compound, I would take it to a Starbucks. I think it's good for everybody.
I don't know about that. I would definitely not go to Starbucks to do that. I would definitely use the home bathroom and then really mask it up. Do you have a window in your bathroom? Is there a window in there that I could open?
No. Nah, it's kind of sealed. I got sprays and vents, but yeah. I mean, one room has a window, one doesn't.
No, I'm not going. I'm not going outside the house to do that.
No. I like to. I like to get outside the house for a minute when I'm visiting someone, because I feel you can never truly relax when you're at someone else's home. You're disattached. You have to think more if someone's visiting you when you lived at your dad's house. In that environment, it's like. Even when you're going to go lay in your bed and take a nap in the middle of the day or for a half hour, I feel like everyone's always wondering, where are you? Someone's missing. It's like we're all together constantly for about 2 days.
I agree with leaving the house and getting out of the house. To go number 2, though, it's a destination. I would have to figure out where to go. Starbucks, I'm like, I would like to. You ever on the road or you need to go and you're thinking, what do you think the least frequented bathroom is in the area that I'm in? I'm thinking Starbucks, high level of traffic going through that bathroom, right? You might get in there and there could be, you ever walk into a bathroom, there's like the wastebasket's overflowing. Looks like somebody shaved in the sink, right?
Oh, yeah.
The toilet's got like maybe half of the toilet paper. Somebody lined the toilet, but maybe somebody didn't put the toilet paper back in the toilet bowl, so there's like the lining is still there. It's been used a lot. Right? There's a lot of shit that happened in this bathroom today.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a bathroom that maybe one person went in to see if they had an eyelash in their eye. I ain't looking for heavy usage.
It was only used like once by a guy who didn't even know. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know there was a bathroom over there." Yeah. That's usually when you go to an airport and you're gonna go fly. People wait till they get through security, then they use a bathroom. That's amateur hour. Find the bathroom before you go through security. Those are usually empty.
Yeah.
People so, but
I agree. Like even at a hotel, if I have to go number 2, and this is rare, say I'm in a hotel lobby, I will go to the banquet area where they have banquets.
Yep.
Generally speaking, they don't have, like banquets. Sometimes that's like dark a lot of the times during the day. You go right in there and that thing hasn't been used since the wedding last week.
Damn shit, bro. Absolutely. I was thinking the same thing. Damn. The only one thing, though, if I go to use a bathroom, no matter how bad I got to go, there's only one thing where I won't use it. I literally kind of ruins my day. It's when there's product still in there from the last place.
So
that's like,
yeah.
you
almost. Oh, when you look, it's never like, and I hate to get crass on the cast. We don't generally do potty humor here, but when you do walk in, and there is product left over. That product is always like, you always go, God, how sick was the person before me? It's never a couple pebbles, It's
never a suburban housewife who forgot to flush, right? It's never that. It's always like some fat fucking pig who's devastating every toilet he uses every goddamn day, right? Just fucking animal. That's my first thought. Fucking animal.
Yeah, I even paint a picture of the guy who was in the bathroom prior to me based on the product that I see. Right? It's never a business guy in a suit with a briefcase, right? It's never that guy.
Oh God,
it's always it's always a guy with like shorts on, sandals, diabetes ankles, right? That guy.
Unhappy. I look at that shit and I'm like, that's an unhappy person right there. I can just to not even have the self-respect to flush and just get the bro. There's a lot of people, like, I swear to God, I was at a red light the other day, and there was a woman in the back seat of a car next to me I was matched up to, and I caught her putting her teeth back in. You ever see when they move the mouth, like she goes like this, one of these? And I'm like, and she's sticking them in. It's a tinted window, and she sees me see her. And I'm like...
There's a level of decorum that has not been upheld over the last 50 or 60 years. Now, was it in the 20s and the 30s? You know, you see these photos of the people, all the men were dressed in suits and hats and what have you. But was this type of behavior going on 60, 70 years ago? Thank you. Was a woman putting in her teeth at a stoplight 50 years ago?
No, right? I like to think... like they're either in her mouth before she left the house, or she's like, God, I want to put my teeth in. I can't wait to get home and be in private. Bro, you see the old photos? The men wore suits to the beach. Suits. I mean, it's a bit much, but still, there was like a level of class, and it's just gone, bro. It's gone. It's like, I feel like people should get tickets for certain things, right? Like, you know, if you take a dump, and you don't flush, they have a camera. They see who was in there last. They follow you to your flight. You land in Houston. There's 2 cops there. Did you take a shit in Chicago and not flush? Boom, $250.
I think there should be behavior ticketing. So
totally.
And we talked about this. The Chinese, I think they're doing this.
We have. Yeah.
Right, like you jaywalk, ticket, or not jaywalk. No, it's not the jaywalk.
They got a point system.
Point system.
Yeah,
but if you could pull up the point system in China to see what they're knocking people like, and then for good behavior, you get extra points, which then gets you to do things that people don't get to do. Right?
Absolutely. Yes. Like nicer hotels. You get to stay in the nicer hotels if you have a high point rating. If you're an animal, you're going to be staying at the Ramada.
You get upgraded. So here, the Chinese point system refers to the Chinese social credit system for evaluating the trustworthiness of individuals and businesses. It aims to track and rank citizens based on their social behavior. I mean, why aren't we doing this? Now, can you pull up what they're grading the people on, the scoring? How do they score social behavior? What is it?
I know. Are they judges? I'd love to be
Positive scores could lead to benefits like easier access to loans, travel, and public services. I mean, this is like, sorry, I don't. Critics worry about the vast amount of personal data collected and potential for misuse. So what? We got it over here. It's China, get up. I want to find out what they're grade. What's the grading? What are they grading on? Right. And people are, that's a communism. That's a lack of privacy. This, that, and the other thing. I'm sorry. We failed with social behavior. It's becoming an issue.
It is.
So 100%. I think we got to put in place some type of system which grades people on how they behave on a day-to-day basis. I mean, shit, if you left the house and you know you were being graded, aren't we tightening it up? Okay, I'm going out. I could get downgraded.
I'm not. You're not. Because we're already classy. It's not a problem. unless you get graded for cursing, then I got a problem. But like 2 weeks ago, we did a cast where you were talking about the lady that was talking. Excuse me, miss, sorry to interrupt your conversation in first class. Boom, here's a $250 ticket because we all don't want to hear you fucking talking. I love it. I really love it.
There's a very government-based.
Okay. Here's how they lose points. Okay, this is what. Not visiting one's aging parents regularly. If you don't go see your mother who's dying, $300. So if you don't go see your mother, you get excluded from booking flights or train tickets.
Oh my God. Shit. Well, all right. I thought it was going to be more about flip-flops.
No. Cheating in online games. That's another, I don't know what that means. Insincere apologies for crimes committed. So if you're not sorry enough, you're getting restricted access to public services.
I like where their head is, but I'm not liking the ones that they're using as examples at all. Like, I need to know, like I said, flip-flops on an airplane.
No, they got another one. Spreading rumors on the internet, right? You go online and go, Pete Correale's not funny. $500 ticket.
What about Pete Correale is funny? Is that all right? That's a rumor, too.
But some of the punishments include ineligibility for certain jobs, public shaming on TV and social media. But you're right. I'm looking for more of like illegally protesting against the authorities. That's we don't have anything that you're looking for, like picking your nose in public or anything like that.
Patrick, can I get one Google problem? Put in problem with Chinese children pooping in public. It's a problem.
Oh, wait. Kids are defecating in public and then
and garbage cans and shit. You getting anything on that? I think you're gonna get some bites unless XI tried to lay
public toilets.
Lack of public toilets.
Issue of Chinese children defecating or urinating in public, particularly in places like Hong Kong, has caused conflict and controversy. This behavior, often associated with lack of public toilets, cultural norms, has led to
The kids are shitting in public, right? So it's like, I don't care if your kid goes to see his mother. I just don't want him shitting on my lawn, right? So their point system is not in the right place. They should be...
It needs to be revamped.
Crapping in public. Yeah. That should be one of them. Anyway.
They need to consult with the Pete and Sebastian show in regards to the game of life.
Yeah.
What do you got? What do you got on your list?
This is what's your opinion? It's an easy one, but I happened to be, and it wasn't this weekend. I had this for a few weeks on my list here. I was in an environment where someone was barbecuing, and we were all putting in our order. And there was a child, about 12, two of them actually. And the person cooking wasn't me. It was like, how do you like your meat? And like Sadie knows, we got that down. She's a medium rare person. And they both were like, I don't know. My parents just make it. And made me wonder, what's your take on what age should a child know how they like their meat? I felt like 12, you should start to know how you like your meat.
At 12, I'd even go earlier than that. I mean, the kids don't really know how they like their meat right now. So I just make it. I'd say maybe... After having this conversation, maybe I go down tonight and tell the kids, hey, listen, this is the temperature chart of meat. Rare to well done. Maybe I start doing that right now at 8 and 6. And it's funny you bring up meat because we're having an issue here at the house. I want to get your take on how you would handle this. Serafina is extremely upset that we kill animals for food.
Wow.
Now this is something that, it's not been taught around the house.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like we're walking around going, what was that? What'd you just do? What was this?
What?
What was
Putting in a freshie.
No, you what?
Putting in a freshie.
What's a freshie?
Piece of gum. Guy, you sneezed. I didn't make a big deal out of it. I took out a piece of gum, put in a fresh piece.
Well, I sneezed. I didn't hide the sneeze. I sneezed.
This is like gum.
Hey, no, this is.
It's very smooth.
Yeah, smooth. It was awful, bro. So,
well, listen. Staying on point. What your daughter's feeling, guy. In my personal opinion, this is you're born with those feelings, which is phenomenal.
Yeah. She's born with. So I was making chicken legs last night, and I was making lamb chops.
Slaughterhouse to her.
Oh, there's blood everywhere.
But my point is, now that I know you have a child that doesn't like this, just hearing you say all these things you were cooking up, it must have been a horror show to the poor kid.
Well, let me rewind a little bit to when we were in Mexico, that there was ants on the patio, right? Where we had this hotel room that had a patio, and there was ants out there. It looked like somebody had left some popcorn or something there. So it was one of these things where one ant, it's strange because there's different feelings based on how many ants you see at once, right?
You said this on the last cast.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
That she had a problem killing the ants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it was a lot.
Okay. Oh, Jesus, my okay.
But that's where it started to fester.
Okay, that's how far it goes. Can't kill an ant. Okay? Yeah. So she comes up to me last thing, she goes, Daddy, those chickens had to die? Like, she thought chickens just get old.
Yeah.
And they die, and then we eat them. I'm like, oh, the chicken died. Let's eat it. Right. It was 90.
Yeah.
Right. She was unaware that people actually go out and hunt and kill perfectly healthy animals for food. Right.
Wow. Yeah.
So she goes, Daddy, somebody had to kill that chicken. I said, no, I came off a little Chicago 1980s with my response. I go, yeah, kill it and we eat. Like there was no like. I was a little aggressive with the. Just shut up and eat it.
Right. But I respect that route, bro. It's not tap dance around it. Let's just
yeah, but she didn't take to that. She went off and she cried to Mama.
She did. She yeah. And then the problem is,
and I didn't even get to the lamb yet. No, that's babies. We're killing babies here for the lamb, but it's delicious.
Oh. Yeah.
So I went in and Lana's like, I go, for what? What? I even forgot. Like, I'm like buried in chicken out there, right? Yeah, I come out, she's crying. I go, for why? It's about the animals. I go, fuck. And I went outside. Right? Now, as I was cooking out there, I'm like, you like a Neanderthal, like, come on, man, like you can't just like, can't. So she came out, and I go, come here. I said, listen.
Come closer to the burning chicken. I want to talk to you, but I got to keep an eye on it.
You smell that lamb?
Oh.
I said, listen, it's amazing that you have such a big heart and you have a love for animals. And I really appreciate that. However, people have been eating animals for thousands of years, and they provide a lot of vitamins, minerals, and nutrients for humans to live a long, healthy life. Now, these animals, they were killed very respectfully. I don't know if they were or not. I don't know if the chicken I got was, the 1,000 were just slaughtered in a coop with,
it was respectfully killed somewhere else before it was brought to me. That's what that. But I'm right there with you. You know, I love your approach. It's very nice.
Yeah. I said, that's why Daddy's always telling you to eat your meal, because an animal had to die in order for you to eat. And if you waste it, that animal's death has gone for naught.
Oh.
But when they kill it, they dress it. And I forgot who I was talking to, right? Like sometimes I just start talking like she knows what that means. They dress, you go, oh, they dress it up. They dress it in a, what kind of outfit? I go, no, they take care of it. They clean it. They treat it with respect, right? I'm pulling a page from the John Petrelli book of hunting. So I gotta like tap dance around this stuff because
absolutely, yeah.
I don't know if I could have a vegetarian daughter.
Oh man, that would just be a big pain in the ass for everybody, right? And
I don't. What am I gonna do? Start cooking a separate meal for her?
Oh,
everybody, we're having steak, but Serafina, here's your salad. Ain't doing this shit. Right?
It's going to be another 5 minutes with the waiter whenever you go out, just to square that for her. Yeah,
do you have any vegetarian options? I hate that. Like when you come to the table and somebody's got like one of these where it's like, I'm vegan, I'm vegetarian, I'm pescatarian. What options do you have for me? I'm just waiting for one day where the waiter goes, we don't have anything for you. Go home and fucking make it yourself. Right?
Wouldn't that be great? No, nothing. Bread. We got bread. That's it. Oh my God. If I had a child that went that route, instead of you said what you said, there's nothing more to be said about the meat. It was beautifully said. From this moment on, I think I'd really focus on the pain in the ass that their life will be if they don't wrap their head around eating meat. All right, I could like just the hassle of, you're gonna find yourself, you're gonna be somewhere eating with friends, and there's really nothing for you, and you're like, that's all right, I'll wait till I get home. And fucking home ain't gonna be till 12:30 at night because everyone's partying, and now you're starving because you went to. And I have to say, and I know this is narrow-minded, but when I hear I'm a vegetarian, right away in my head, I hear not that fun. You're not as fun as the person next. If I don't know you, I think that you're probably not that fun. It's terrible. It's terrible. And I'm sure what you're doing as a hoot. She's been always since I've known her, but as an adult, it's a connotation.
Yeah, no, I agree. Vegetarian, vegan, the fun factor definitely comes into play there.
It's right up there with born again. Oh, I get born again. Check.
What the hell did you do that's so bad that you gotta be born again?
And you had to start all over. Oh my God. Oh, what you did was so bad. God couldn't even forget it. He had to bury it. Like that person's dead and you reborn. Oh God. And they're always
that person wasn't. Yeah, that person wasn't curing cancer and said, I gotta stop this shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get reborn again.
I'm too goddamn nice. I gotta die and come back a little less nice. There's always something with a born again. It's like someone who used to be who's an alcoholic, but they don't drink anymore, and they're like too nice, and you're like, oh God, what is bubbling underneath this perky fucking fake personality I'm looking at, right? Oh, so it's great to see you. Oh God, what demons are pulling you down under the Oh God.
Oh God. Hold on. I gotta stop the conversation and ask, because I don't know if I'm getting the type of response I should be getting from this conversation, and I have to ask, Patrick, are you born again? I had to ask because he wasn't saying nothing.
I'm waiting for an answer. I believe that's a legitimate question.
No, he looked at me like I was crazy.
Oh, he did.
Fucking nuts. Yeah, this guy's got demons coming out of his ears.
But just to wrap up with the daughter and the stuff, that's going to be an ongoing conversation, and I'm interested to see how it plays out, because the way she feels is really great. It's really an admirable way to feel. And, I'm not getting into a whole conversation, but I drove cross country, and I passed the slaughterhouse, and that would bring your daughter to her knees, man. I mean, that would make her get out of the car and start protesting. I mean, that's why there's a reason those things are out in the middle of nowhere. Cows outside with numbers dangling off their neck. 5, 27. Half of them are heading to Vegas. Oh shit!
No, I know, but it's funny. She was eating a chicken Caesar wrap, right?
Mm-hmm.
While she was telling me this, but she saw. I think what she has a problem is like seeing it prepared. Coming out of the wrapping from the butcher, right? There's still a little, blood residue there. It looks like it's coming fresh off the kill house, right? It's
right.
But maybe when it's cooked and prepared and it's in something, then it's a little bit more digestible. But she even noticed, she's like, wait a minute, I'm eating a chicken Caesar wrap. I said, yeah, and she had no problem with it, but like to see it there in the legs.
Yeah.
And then my son comes up and he's like, what's going on? I said, I'm just cooking some chicken legs. And I had 8. And he looks and he goes, that's 4 chickens. 4 chickens had to die. He's like, he's doing the math. I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm just trying to make dinner. And I'm getting bombarded from it. But he doesn't, my son doesn't really, he's not tapped into the whole meat and this, them. It's my daughter. Right. So I gotta find out where this is going to go.
Yeah, well, I mean, she was eating the chicken wrap, but she thought the chicken was 82 years old, right?
She thought it was a senior citizen.
Yeah. It just fell asleep and never woke up. By the way, if that was the case, you wouldn't be able to chew through that shit, right? Would that be like if we waited until the chickens died of old age, would they taste terrible?
I don't know. Is old age chicken, is that like, if a chicken makes it, like, what's the life expectancy of a chicken if you just let it?
Maybe like 5 years.
But wait a minute. I thought that would be a Google for sure. Like I asked Patrick how old a chicken lives till, and he goes, I don't know, maybe 5 years. He wasn't even, like that. I would have been tap dancing on the keyboard right away. This guy was off the top of his head.
I'd fake Google it even if I knew it, because I knew it would be weird to know how long a fucking chicken lives.
He's right. Chicken lifespan 5 to 10 years. 5 to 10 years. So does a 10-year-old chicken taste any better? Could you Google that, or do you know that off the top of your head?
You don't want to eat an old chicken.
10-year. You don't want to eat an old chicken?
You don't want to eat an old chicken.
He says you don't want to eat an old chicken.
2 years at the most.
Why not?
2 years at the most, he's saying. I don't know. This fucking guy looked like he worked in a chicken facility.
This is before he was in the fucking guy. He was an executive at Purdue. What the fuck? How does he have all this chicken now?
He still got problems with Chinese children pooping in public on the Google. Nothing.
That's because they're eating 5-year-old chicken. It's going right through them. Seriously though, Patrick, why can't you eat old chicken? Is there a reason for that? That you know?
They get weird. They're gonna lay eggs for 4 years. You don't really want to eat those. You want to eat them within 2 years.
Within 2 years, you want to eat the chicken. But he even brought up the eggs. Do you want to eat a 10-year-old egg? Like from a 10-year-old chicken, do you want to eat the egg?
They won't make eggs after like 4 years.
They won't make eggs after 4 years. Again, Chinese children pooping in public. This guy's off the top of his head. How do you know so much about the chickens?
Yeah.
I'm Midwest farm family, and I raised chickens when I was like 7.
Did you hear this?
He raised chickens.
When he was 7, comes from a Midwest farm family. Shit's just in there.
I'm starting to get a picture of your trailer park. Man, where I grew up, you had a chicken coop. There was a connotation to that. I know it's the way to go now. I'm joking.
I moved into this house. They had a chicken coop.
I know, it's like a hip thing to do now. Growing up, it was like ew, and now it's like everybody does it if you can. He was ahead of the game. Were your eggs delicious, bro? Did you sell them or eat them?
We handed them out to the neighborhood because they were always escaping. We lived in a suburban neighborhood, and we had a patch of woods in the backyard. My dad came home and turned the playhouse in the woods into a chicken coop and wanted us to see what it was like for him.
That's awesome. Animals. That's really awesome. That's awesome, man. I'm busting your balls.
How awesome is it? At 15, he's like, I can get the fuck out of here, right? guy was a hobo at 15.
That was weird. That still throws me off, bro.
All right, there we have it. Pete and Sebastian show once again. Thank you for listening. We got Patreon, Pete and Sebastian, every Tuesdays. We have Loose Ends with Pete, and we'll see you next week.